Hello there guys and welcome back to the channel. Now, as it often these days coincides with the Kabam stream, we actually get the patch notes, which does reveal us quite a bit of information that Kabam does not mention or talk about in their live streams. Therefore, still at the moment, I do feel the enough of a differentiating factor to make a separate video for it, because there are, again, different things that we can discuss. Obviously, some overlap is there as well, like Party Foul. We know that the side event is going to be centered around Red Guardian being mistaken by Santa Claus. We know that Onslaught is arriving to the contest. We saw very, very brief demo of his gameplay, and he does look very cool. He's also going to be the top prestige champion in the game, and that is quite exciting. 9-year anniversary celebration, title, profile pictures, as it always happens. 7-day progression-based calendar with exclusive rewards for Valiant Summoners. And Crystal Shards, we're going to be taking a look at that calendar in a bit, because we actually did get that calendar released in the side event information. Banquet and Accolades events return. I completely forgot about the Accolades event, but that was kind of like a cool, neat little thing where teammates kind of like send you tokens, and then you collect them and you can get some titles, which is quite, a little bit of something. Holiday gift is going to be coming to us on December 24th. That will be progression based. My bet is that it's going to be a 7-star crystal for Paragons, Titan crystal for Valiants. What do you guys think? Right. And here we can also talk about champion updates. And next month, because Shocker's buff got delayed, he should have gotten buffed together with Sandman. And we're going to get 2 of them. So the update, I believe, is coming out on Monday. So Monday I will be doing pre and post buff damage comparisons for Red Skull and Shocker. We're gonna kind of take a quick look at their changed abilities. With Red Skull, added immunity to Nullify, Fate Seal, and Stagger, which is always good to see on a tech champion because they're buff heavy and it's not too common. Added that against mutants, Red Skull's ability accuracy cannot be modified, so he's a domino counter. Removed opponent's combat power rate reduction per debuff. Nice, I guess. Changed armor buff gain on activation from filling a bar to when either champion fills a bar. This is super important. Benefits per changed per buff benefits to per armor buff, but added 5% attack rating, means 10% opponent stun ability accuracy. Now this I don't like, because you could kind of cheese with Red Skull, similar like you could with Red Goblin, if you could get any random buffs. But okay, who cares about it? Increased heavy attack heal block duration from 7.5 to 12 seconds. Added auto block passive to special 1 activation lasting 3 seconds. Changed special 1 shock pause from first hit to first hit, and added energy damage to every hit, increasing opponent suffering from a shock debuff. Removed stun from special 1. Ooh. An unstoppable buff to special 2. Okay. And special 2 shock duration is increased. Lower special attack ratio. Okay, slightly. Change special 2 shock duration increase from 50% per buff to 1 second per armor buff. Okay. Remove signature ability, heavy attack, intercept, heavy added. Okay, that's fine. And here we go. Increase Red Skull's defensive threat in a way that centers around his armor buffs and shrinks the available windows of attack for his opponent. I actually have a feeling he could be a decent defender, so I'm kind of interested in this buff. I think obviously him being a domino counter and all that is helpful, but him also being more potent of a defender could, make quite a lot of purpose for Red Skull. Block some common Mystic buff counters via immunities to encourage Cosmic Armor Break, modernize Red Skull's offensive abilities. So I'll see how he works out. Definitely, obviously, if he's to be a relevant champion, he also needs to be offensively viable, I think. But, we'll take a look at that. And with Shocker, physical vulnerability passive potency raised from 20 to 30%. Critical rating raised to 33%. Unblockable no longer consumes charges, but goes on cooldown for 30 seconds. Special 1 grants 30 charges instead of 25. That is a change I like. Shocker's critical rating reduces opponent's armor rating instead of increasing his armor penetration. And stack limit of 1 to the cowardice in his synergy with Spider-Man symbiote. That's fine. So ultimately, Shocker should be doing more damage, especially considering he has more potent physical vulnerability, and he kind of ramps up faster as well now with the level 1s. So definitely look forward to testing out what is the difference, because it could actually make Shocker into, playable character. One of the biggest changes in the game period right now is summoners will now be able to sell tier 4 and 5 class catalysts, tier 5 basic catalysts, and tier 12 catalysts. So a lot of people have been asking for it. Hopefully it is not going to be complete pittance. It's actually going to be worth selling them. And that is a big change. Again, overall judgment for this change is pending the practicality of it and seeing how many shards we are getting back for it. But hopefully it's, decent. Fixed an issue with swap nodes, that's fine. Fixed an issue with Alliance Wars, that's fine. Fixed an issue with Piggy Bank, that's fine. There's nothing else too meaningful. Mr. Sinister, I think they fixed it already, but I don't know why they added it in the nodes, because for a while Mr. Sinister was not regenerating from critical hits. Also, fixed an issue where Buffet Power Snack and Co. would trigger whether or not a buff was nullified or a debuff was purified. This one's kind of weird. Like, what do you guys know about this one? I hadn't noticed this. And then what we all know about the side event. The side event itself, I don't think too many people are overly fast. It seems like a relatively straightforward thing, and there's like nothing too crazy about side event. One quest map for the entire event, 5 difficulties, bundle of letters needed to enter the quest, 20 total entries, quest rewards in selectors. Complete letters from champions weekly riddle objectives to acquire bundles of letters, use bundles of letters to enter quest map. And honestly, the side events I think are kind of losing it. Like the current month side event, I think I've done the week 1 and I don't. And I need to force myself to at least get, the most meaningful rewards from it, but there's no way I'm grinding it out. It just seems ugh. Okay. Also in this post, holiday release date, 9 years anniversary login calendar, and banquet event. Okay. So here are the side event, again, there's so many little bits of sources of rewards and none of them seem particularly exciting, so I'm not even going to break them down. At least not in this video. If you guys really want, I can make a separate video for that. The one cool thing that I did notice, but that again isn't necessarily a side event, is going to be the special arenas. So I already talked briefly about the login calendars. I think they're fine. They're not like super exciting in my opinion. I don't think they're like, I don't know. What do you guys think about them? Like, I can only be honest and give my honest thoughts, and like being the Valiant and this being like the first quote unquote Valiant special calendar, something like that. It's fine. So I'm not gonna cry about it, but I'm not like, oh yeah, it's an amazing calendar either. So, let me know what you guys think. Thronebreaker calendar, Paragon calendar obviously is significantly worse as well, because they get half the amount of 7-star shards, so they get 2,500 7-star shards versus Valiants get 5,000, and Valiants also get 2,500 Titan shards versus Paragon none. So that's the calendar. It's fine. Cool. I mean, like, yeah. I don't know. Then again, what could they put in that would be exciting? Like a full 7-star? Like, okay, if it had a full 7-star crystal, I would be excited. Or like a rank up gem, 1 to 2, or 4 to 5, or both. I don't know. Then arenas though are quite cool. So we will have the 9-year anniversary 5 and 6-star arenas. Obviously, that will have some units in them as well. But the cool thing is going to be these solo events, and the solo events do really look quite interesting. So if you take a look at this table here, if it wants to load, apparently it doesn't. But the point is that in this arena solo event, there's also quite a bit of 7-star shards. There will be like 1,000, 2,000, 2,400 7-star shards from this arena solo event, and also a fair bit of units, and also significant amounts of battle chips. So this event looks one of the better things that they have added. And then that's it, because they said that they're gonna give us a brief banquet info, but they didn't. Like, unless I'm blind, which could be a possibility, and right now I'm just having some sort of a nightmare. They did say banquet and brief overview, but it's just not there as of right now. So that is going to be the next month in the nutshell. Again, the special arenas, some of them are awesome, some of them are too grindy. We'll see. I think these were fine. I don't think these were bad. I think we're gonna do fine with these. And yeah, let me know what you guys think about the upcoming month, the buffs, the new champion, the calendar, the everything else that we know so far. And I will catch you guys soon. Bye bye. Hello there guys and welcome back to the channel. So we have all the information about